I have to pivot when it's time to pivot. And I pray that you understand when it's time to pivot. And so the pivot acronym is, for you to know when it's time to pivot, you got to know production data. Know how to analyze your data. Look at the back end of your business. Look at your numbers. Know your numbers. See what you have, how you progress. And you want to do this quarterly. And so, I mean, I went beyond the 90-day period, and it's fine, because 90 days in, I was like, all right, let's keep going. And now the Lord is like, oh, let's pump the brakes. Let's pivot. It's time to pivot. So you want to look at your numbers, know your data. So you want to look at your production data. Another thing is you want to identify the friction. Where are you finding the friction in your business? What are the bottlenecks in your business? Where are you finding that your growth is stagnant? You want to look at those areas specifically, right? And so for me, I know that it was my retention rate, my algorithm response, and my audience warmth. And I believe it was because of the time frame that I was going live as well. And so we're going to retrain the algorithm with shorter form videos and some blog style videos as well. And so we'll see how that goes. And so the V is validate the vision. Understand that your vision isn't going anywhere. The vision that God has given you is not going anywhere. The mission is still the same. The assignment is still the same. It's just the methodology, right? It's just the strategy that you're taking to really be able to see the vision into fruition. And so validate the vision and just know that it's not going anywhere. I'm still here to stay. And then the O is obtain strategy. So you want to obtain new strategy. What do you feel might work? Look at the algorithm for the platform that you desire to be on. Look and see, okay, how can I shift a bit and do another approach to really be able to execute the vision? And with entrepreneurship, like I mentioned before, there's always going to be ebbs and flows. There's always going to be pivots and some executive decisions that you have to make in your business. And so you just pray about it. You ask God to just lead you. He's always leading you. He's always guiding you. He's always ordering your steps. And so it's really important for you to just be just listening to his directions. Listen to advice as well, that, you know, as long as you feel like the advice is from someone who is God-led, you want to listen to advice, listen to wisdom from other people, like hire a mentor or coach or someone that you look up to, so that they can also, God will use people to speak to you, right? God will use people to speak to you. And so you want to just pivot when it's time to pivot. And then finally, the T in the pivot acronym is trust the transition. Trust the transition. Trust that God is with you. He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. No matter where you pivot to in your business, he is right there with you. And even if that method didn't work, nothing is in vain. You still have so much more to gain, right? You've gained so much. And so I'm so grateful for this journey, because I was able to gain so much from the Daily Dose episodes. I've built so much in my tenacity, in my resilience, in my routine, and just being able to show up and go live on the fly Monday through Friday, developing concepts, developing the frameworks, just developing so much skill. And I'm not saying that I'm like perfect, but I'm just saying I've come so far, and I can take the time to really pat myself on the back, give myself a hug, and know that I've really prevailed. And I can look to say, okay, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? How can I strengthen my weaknesses? Right? How can I strengthen my strengths and really be able to continue to show up and do so decently and in order, just knowing that God is with me every step of the way, and God is with you every step of the way. And so don't be afraid to pivot when it's time to pivot. You've got to know your numbers. You've got to analyze. You've got to sit back, pray, ask God for direction, because he will give you direction. All right. And so, like I said, we have been doing the Daily Dose for 7 months. And it's been truly a blessing. I've grown so much, and so much internal work. Even when I thought I wanted to quit, we made it to over 100 episodes. This is episode 114, which is crazy because I thought, we were going to keep going. But the Lord has other plans, and I'm excited. I'm super excited to start pumping out these new videos, and we're gonna do some light editing so it's not too overwhelming for me. I'm still gonna show up Monday through Friday, but just not live. And so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what God has, and I know He's gonna open up the floodgates, and my channel will reach the nations even beyond what it's reached so far. And I'm excited about that. All right. And so I pray that this has been a blessing to you. This is the final episode of the Daily Dose for now. And I just pray that you understand when it's time to pivot in your business. I want you to click the link in my description, sign up for the Call to Coach workshop, and jump in. So if you know God has called you to coach and you want to transition into your coaching business full time without chasing clients, without self-sabotaging, without a large audience, without sacrificing time with your family, you want to jump into the Call to Coach workshop. I'm going to be hosting it live next week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you inside there. And I almost don't want to go. It's so bittersweet. I'm excited for what's to come. God bless you. I pray God blesses you. Remember, I'm going to tell you, just as God told me, put one foot in front of the other, step out on faith, and trust God for the next step. I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta. I was going to say the next daily dose, but who knows when that'll be. Blessings.